Lads, have you ever wondered, even with your dedication, your resilience, your consistency, your commitment, as to why you continue face planting when it comes to building your physique? And I want to be clear with you today, it might not be what you think, it might actually just be the fact that you've got a massively inflated ego. And the thing is in life, right, see your ego, it does actually protect you. It's like your navigational GPS system for how you get through life, how you think, how you feel, how you perform, and essentially how you approach situations. And the thing is, like, a healthy ego is actually a good thing. It can allow you to have self-worth, it can get you to do things that are out your comfort zone, it can actually push you to perform better. But if you're one of these guys that has an overly inflated ego, what that's going to do is corrupt your self-esteem. It's going to make you arrogant, make you cocky, and it's probably going to put you in a position where you set the bar so high every single week that you end up falling well below it and then destroy your self-worth because you're always missing the mark. And guys, you can't continue doing this. You know yourself you can't continue doing this, and ego is definitely the enemy in which we need to dissolve. I'm going to teach you how in this video. You might be falling into the camp of having this inflated ego right now, and it's something I've been really, trying to navigate personally. For me, if I have a big ego, maybe I do, maybe I'm an absolute cock, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm just a good guy here to help others. But if you do not get to the bottom of this, then this weird inflated sense of ego will create a false sense of reality. And what you'll actually do is bottleneck yourself and put yourself in a position where you corrupt your own growth because you essentially don't believe you need help from other people, you don't need support, you don't need brotherhood, you can do it all on your own. And from working with literally hundreds of men, what I've found to be one of the biggest things that stop them progressing is when it comes to an inflated ego, they don't like to accept feedback, they don't like to accept help, and they don't accept any critical feedback. And guys, if you want to grow in life, you need to be around people that are holding you to a higher standard and telling you straight up. And if your little itty bitty inflated ego can't handle real fucking talk, then you're probably going to just hold yourself stuck. And you got to understand, if your life is just okay right now, what's on the other side of that? Is that a great life? Maybe. But if you do not get clear on what can actually change in your life if you destroy your ego and learn to open yourself to the potential upside, we'll call it, of actually having the right people in your life to hold you to a new standard, then you're just going to continue staying stuck. A really good example for this is maybe the Jack the Lad guy at your work, a colleague that doesn't really fuck about when it comes to teamwork. He always wants to get the praise, the gratitude first over anyone else. Doesn't want to share with anyone else what he's working on and how it's so special, how it's so revolutionary. He's just hiding away. And that is ego. And it's stopping so many guys right now from actually being around and sharing what's working well and getting onto a level playing field where they can raise the standard of those that they surround themselves with and win as a team. And a lot of research has actually shown that people who have an inflated ego tend to stagnate. They might make some fast growth initially, right? But you need to understand this quote. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with a team, right? But these guys with the inflated ego, they'll go very, very fast and hard, but they'll burn out. They'll sabotage their personal and professional development and growth. And they're going to find themselves becoming frustrated and then what I'd like to call the shit cycle. Never being able or open to ask for help, never thinking differently, never getting on a higher frequency. They're almost operating from a place of anger and rage and fear and doubt and inadequacy because they know themselves that they're lacking something, which causes them to promote such a strange type of character trait. Guys, it's not easy. Overcoming a big ego comes at a cost. You need to be able to accept humility, accept teamwork, accept cooperation, accept other people's advice, and you have to be able to lean into it without any second thought. You have to be able to look at those who have what you want and take advice from them and follow the breadcrumbs, follow the footsteps of those people that are actually doing what you want to do at a higher level, so you can latch on to them, their beliefs, their behaviors, and then start behaving your way to a new level of success. And it really does come with the submission of your current state of thinking. You need to just submit fully to the process and get yourself in a position where you are open and susceptible to growth and change, because that growth mindset cannot exist when the ego is overly inflated. It's going to drown out the opportunity to receive new ideas, new philosophies, new ways of thinking, which is absolutely paramount if you truly want to be successful in anything you do in life. I know this was quite a short one for me, but guys, you have to recognize, is your ego actually holding you back? Is it impacting your work? Is it impacting your physical development? Is it impacting your relationships? Because it's your ego right now more than anything else. If you were to write down your character traits, your ego would probably try and inflate them to say you're better than you currently are. Guys, you need to use humility as your best fragrance. You need to be vulnerable enough to ask for help. You need to be brave enough to start, but you need to be strong enough to continue. Guys, if you're enjoying this content, if this was maybe a bit of a thought provoker for you and it makes you think slightly differently about where you're at, where you want to go, remember, subscribe to the YouTube. We're here every single day dropping content. I love you guys. I hate what you're doing to yourself. Make sure you like and subscribe, and follow the daily habits at Lewis McFarland Coaching over on IG. See you in the next one, team.